Some 16 months after a grand jury indicted 3 police officers and 2 paramedics in the death of Elijah McClain, a judge has now set dates for trials in these cases. This comes after he split these defendants into 3 groups. Elijah McClain died in August of 2019, days after an encounter with Aurora police officers and fire paramedics. He was doing nothing wrong when they stopped him, put him in a carotid hold, and injected McClain with ketamine. In September of 2021, a grand jury handed down a 32-count indictment charging all 5 first responders with manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide, among other charges. 9 News reporter Steve Steger was in the courtroom for these hearings today. Steve, all of the officers and paramedics pleaded not guilty today.
And attorneys for all 5 of these defendants wanted to delay the arraignments in this case, but the judge said it is time to get these cases moving, and so he turned to the calendar. First up for trial, current Aurora officer Randy Rodema and former Aurora officer Jason Rosenblatt. Neither were first on the scene that night, but helped control McClain while paramedics arrived on scene. Their trial is slated to start in July. It'll be followed by Aurora Fire and Rescue paramedics Peter Chikuniak and Jeremy Cooper, both charged with administering the ketamine that a revised autopsy now says contributed to McClain's death. Their trial is on the calendar for August. The last trial in this case will be for the first officer who arrived, Nathan Woodyard. According to the indictment, Woodyard put McClain into a carotid hold, which caused him to temporarily lose consciousness. Woodyard's trial is scheduled for September. Elijah McClain was walking home from a convenience store. He'd done nothing wrong and was unarmed when Woodyard stopped him. McClain's family was not in the courtroom for the hearings today, but that courtroom was still packed. A large group of people seemed to be in support of the 2 paramedics in this case. They all got up and walked out after the paramedics were done with their arraignment this afternoon. Local and national media here too. So a lot of interest in this case, Jenny. A lot of people are going to be watching this as the cases start to get rolling here if everything goes according to plan this summer.
Yeah, no surprise about the high level of interest in this case, Steve. And certainly it's been a long time that we've been waiting to see what would happen in this case. So,
yeah, an awfully long time.
All right, Steve, thank you for your reporting.